Welcome to episode 314 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Knight, Season 2. In yesterday's video, I think it was, the last video I did, I said it was episode 314, but now this is actually episode 314. That was episode 313, but this is episode 314 this time. I know I said it wrong last video, but it is what it is. And I did get some things happening to last night and the night before. But let me show you what happened last night during Team Road to Glory. Go to normal cards. Go to WrestleMania. And by the way, folks, I did get my WrestleMania poll yesterday. I got my WrestleMania poll yesterday, and it was Kalisto, which I've now pro'd. So I got an extra Pro Kalisto now. I got a Pro Kalisto, which I just pulled off the board yesterday. And of course, I finally got that Sheamus Pro out that I got on regular Road to Glory. So, got Sheamus WrestleMania Pro out, and I got the Kalisto off the board yesterday, and I got him pro'd out. He was my pity poll yesterday. I've been waiting for my WrestleMania poll, and finally I got it, and it was a Kalisto, which was a pro for me. So that's awesome that it was a pro for me. And so now I have one WrestleMania event pro and 3 regular WrestleMania pros now. So I'm up to 4 WrestleMania pros. So, and it also got me into WrestleMania Plus on my exhibition deck. Go ahead and show you my exhibition deck, and it's at WrestleMania Plus now. Get here and show you. As you can see, I'm at WrestleMania Plus now. Here's my new deck. My Seth Rollins, of course. My Kalisto. My AJ Styles, my Sheamus, and of course my Survivor Pro Becky Lynch, and my WrestleMania single Charlotte. That's what my deck's looking like, and it is WrestleMania Plus now. So that's my new deck, and I'll also show you my new Road to Glory deck as well, since I got those 2 new pros in there now. I'll show you what it looks like here. Edit deck. And this is my new Road to Glory deck. Almost WrestleMania Plus, but not quite. It's like 3/4 away on WrestleMania. So it'll get to WrestleMania Plus when I get a few more WrestleMania Pros. But I'd like to replace these with WrestleMania Pros or something. These 3 right here. Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, and Cesaro. And of course, here's where my deck. And there's a couple of my teammates that did get the PCC Dolph Ziggler / RTG Dolph Ziggler for a pro, but for some reason it never did show it up here on the news ticker. It says no event unlocks, but there was 2 people unlocked this Dolph Ziggler card and pro'd it out. So I had 2 teammates, Antonio and Damien. They both got the Dolph Ziggler Pro, but look, it says no recent winners on event card unlock. So they need to get that fixed if they're going to have it up there. And right now it's just a waste of space because it's not accurate. Because like I said, there was 2 of my guys that did get it that are on my team, and both were pro'd. See what chat's looking like here real quick. Yeah, Lucer was asking me earlier if I was going to make a video today, and I said, yep, going to make it right now, and I'm making it right now. So, yep, he says cool. So, big old shout out to Lucer there, one of my team members. And let's go ahead and get into some Team Road to Glory gameplay. And right now we're up to the Neville Survivor card, 440 or 640 points. I needed to claim the Seth Rollins. I have not claimed yet. So I might as well claim Seth Rollins while I'm here. So there it is. Some more fusion food, which is, I'm glad to get more fusion food because with my WrestleMania Pros, I've been using a lot of my fusion food to level them up to get them in the team, get them in my, not team deck, but my Money in the Bank deck as soon as I could. So I used up a lot of my fusion food to get those pros leveled up. Let's go ahead and play some Team Road to Glory gameplay. As you see, we're at 455 points out of 640 on this Neville. We'll be working on that Asuka here pretty soon. I'm sure we'll get it. We usually do. So go ahead and go against Hostile Nation here. See if we can beat them. We've been able to do +5s all the way through the event so far, even on the Survivor card. So get the WrestleMania card. It's probably going to get a little bit tougher about halfway through, but our team deck is WrestleMania Plus now, so it'll be a little bit easier than it has been in the past, but still tough because there's a lot of other teams that have all the event pros, WrestleMania event pros and stuff. They have a lot of them, so that's what we'll be facing when we get to that Asuka card. I'm pretty sure of it. Let's go against Hostile Nation at the moment, and go ahead and see if we can win some here, which I'm sure we will. But you know what I'm saying. Go ahead with Dolph Ziggler, which is that WrestleMania Event Pro Dolph Ziggler. Easy win. And on to the next one. Let's go ahead and go with Sting. Sting versus Sting, but mine's a pro, there's not. Time for Charlotte Flair here. And I'm hearing rumors and seeing rumors on social media. As y'all know, Goldberg is on the WWE 2K17 if you pre-order. So they're now starting to get more and more rumors online from wrestling news sources and stuff that he is definitely indeed coming to the WWE very soon, to return to the WWE probably around SummerSlam time. About the same time Brock Lesnar returns. And also, they're talking about how they've been possibly getting a hold of Jeff Hardy, trying to get him to return to WWE, and Kurt Angle as well. So it could happen. Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle could be back in the WWE by the end of the year for the brand split. Probably around July 19th when they do that brand split brand split draft. There's a good chance that you may see Goldberg at that time, possibly Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy. But right now it's just rumors. Nothing's confirmed by WWE or anything, but I just saw those rumors on a few wrestling news sources that are usually right. Every time they said something, it's come true, pretty much. So we'll see what happens there. But I did see that there's a possible good chance that WWE's going to be calling back people like Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and maybe others that are you haven't seen in a long time in the WWE ring. And of course, plenty of call-ups from NXT are going to happen as well for the brand split. So be watching for that. That might get quite interesting. And if y'all seen Money in the Bank, your new World Heavyweight Champion is Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns for the title. Dean Ambrose cashed his Money in the Bank in on Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight Championship. So that was an interesting twist that he cashed it in the same night he won it. And he cashed in on Seth Rollins, so now Seth Rollins knows what it feels like to get cashed in on a very important match and lose your title as soon as you win it. So that was a pretty short title reign by Seth Rollins, but Dean Ambrose got the title now, and I think he's worthy of it. I think Dean Ambrose deserved it. He's been working very hard for the last 2 years, and I think he's finally being given the opportunities he should have been given before Roman Reigns, to be honest with you. But he's excelling now, and he's doing much better. And he's now the new World Heavyweight Champion, if you've seen Raw or Money in the Bank, which is awesome. I like him as champion. I think he'll make a great one. And of course, they're making AJ Styles pull dirty tricks and stuff by his club coming in and interfering in that John Cena match at Money in the Bank and costing John Cena the win. So it ended up being a 3-on-1 situation, and John Cena lost against AJ Styles due to outside interference. And then so John Cena supposed to fight one of them last night, and Anderson, he was supposed to fight Anderson last night, and he said before it happened that it ended up being a 3-on-1 match because AJ Styles and the other guy was going to get involved. The club would be involved completely, and guess what? He was exactly right. The club jumped him again and beat him down on Monday Night Raw again last night. So, getting interesting storylines going on there. And of course, they turned Natalya to heel, which I did not see coming. Kind of surprised me when they turned her heel and she attacked Becky Lynch. So, getting interesting, folks. So, stay tuned. I think Natalya might be getting ready for a woman's title reign, to be honest with you, since she turned heel like that, and she's out for herself supposedly now, storyline wise. I think they may be thinking about giving her opportunity to win the woman's title for a little bit. So stay tuned and watch for that, because it's going to be her and Charlotte, Becky, and the Boss all may be going at it over the next few weeks to determine who gets to go after that Charlotte's title. So I think they're going to have a big old fight between all the women after that title. Of course, Natalya, and Charlotte and the Boss are all going to be involved in some type of major rivalry, I have a feeling. Of course, Becky Lynch as well. And Paige should have won last night on her match against Charlotte for the title, but of course, outside interference cost her the match. But not a surprise. That's why Charlotte has Dana Brooks out there to help her through, to help her win and keep the title, just like her daddy used to do. But that's just how it is. Sooner or later she's going to lose it, but I don't know when. But it's going to happen eventually, and it could end up on Natalya's waist, or Becky Lynch's waist, or even Boss's waist. You never know. Storylines are getting more interesting, getting ready for the July 19th. Going live SmackDown. So, as y'all know, if you watched Raw last night, we're going to be having a draft. They'll be drafting wrestlers to SmackDown and Raw, just like they did in the past on a brand split. So, and this is going to happen on the first live SmackDown on July 19th. So that's going to be definitely a night you guys need to mark down on your calendars. July 19th at the normal time your wrestling comes on wherever you live. Like where I live, it comes on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be watching that SmackDown on July 19th. Mark on your calendars. Set your DVRs, because it's going to be a really awesome SmackDown. It's going to be a super SmackDown, I'm sure. And if you haven't heard, unfortunate circumstances, Jerry the King Lawler has been suspended from the WWE due to an incident with his longtime girlfriend. I'm not really going to get into what happened, but it was a domestic dispute, and a gun was involved. An unloaded gun, of course. Nothing loaded, but an unloaded gun was involved. And they got Jerry Lawler in a lot of big trouble, and his girlfriend both got arrested. Him and his girlfriend both were arrested, so he's been suspended from the WWE. So don't know how long it'll be when he comes back, but it's going to be quite some time before they let him back in because of what happened between him and his longtime girlfriend. So stay tuned and keep a lookout for that. Jerry King Lawler's all over social media because of it and stuff, so hard telling what's going to happen there. And I just pulled Ultra Rare Sheamus. It's really not a big deal, but it is an Ultra Rare for Fusion Food, so I'll work. As I was saying earlier, I'm starting to run a little bit low on Fusion Food, so I need Ultra Rares and Epics. And I did get Sheamus Ultra. I'm really low on Epics right now, though. And I think I got 4 or 5 Epics left. So I need to get some more of them eventually. But that's enough about the WWE news. But like I said, be watching closely WWE news. And make sure you set your DVRs and calendars for July 19th, Tuesday night. The very first live SmackDown which is going to end up being a Super SmackDown because rumor has it Goldberg will make his return to WWE on that night, and possibly Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle had an interview not too long ago for Wrestling News Group out there stating that he would love to get in the ring with some of the WWE's NXT talent on the main roster of Raw or SmackDown, either one. He would like to fight against the new era. He would love to wrestle a lot of these new era guys that he's never had an opportunity to wrestle. He said it would be awesome to do so. So, Kurt Angle's an awesome dude, and he deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame, in my opinion, which I'm sure one day he will be, along with Goldberg. I think Goldberg hasn't put as much work as Kurt Angle has, but I think as popular as he was back in the Attitude Era, they should put him in the Hall of Fame one day as well, which I'm sure they will. I'm sure he'll spend a little bit of time in the ring before so, but Kurt Angle, if he comes back, he should be inducted in the Hall of Fame very soon, hopefully, because he deserves it. He has busted his butt for the WWE those years he worked for him, so. And he put over people like John Cena. A lot of wrestlers won't do that, but Kurt Angle was more than happy to put over John Cena to help him get his popularity. So, not all wrestlers do that hardly anymore, but he had no problem putting over John Cena and made John Cena what John Cena is today, because as you know, he lost against John Cena in John Cena's debut match against Kurt Angle. They had a big old rivalry, and John Cena pulled out the win. And he was all for that to help the new generation of wrestlers out. Now, he deserves to be recognized and put in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. So, I say put Kurt Angle in the WWE Hall of Fame. And go ahead and go with this match here. Only choice I have, so I have to pick that one. But incompatible, no big deal. They're incompatible as well. And we're going to win that one. But that's enough about the WWE news for this time. These are mostly rumors, except the Jerry Lawler thing is confirmed. He was suspended for domestic dispute with his longtime girlfriend. So, but the rumors about Goldberg, definitely true. But don't know if he will be at SmackDown or SmackDown July 19th or not. But I'm pretty sure he will be. But Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy, I am not sure about yet. I'm sure they're maybe talking to him, but I don't know if they signed or not with the WWE or not yet. So, had to stay tuned and watch for that, and watch social media. Find out a lot of information on social media and like Facebook and Twitter about what's going on with these wrestlers. So, just gotta keep up with them, because a lot of stuff's going to be happening before that July 19th SmackDown Live. So, be ready for it. And we're going to win that one. And let's go ahead and pick our cards. Yeah, I was quite shocked yesterday when I was playing Team Road to Glory, and I pulled that Kalisto, like, awesome. My WrestleMania pull was a Kalisto, which was a pro for me, as I showed you all. I've been lucky so far. I've pulled nothing but wrestlers off the board, so on my WrestleMania pulls. I haven't pulled any WrestleMania support cards yet. I wouldn't mind getting a few WrestleMania support cards, but right now I need WrestleMania Pros, so I'll take WrestleMania Pros over WrestleMania support cards over and manager cards over that anytime. I'll take the wrestlers over those for now, at least, until I get a full exhibition deck of WrestleMania Pros. And I accidentally got into the chat room. I don't know why I did that. I just hit the wrong button, I guess. And I'll show you team points breakdown once we're done with the gameplay of Team Road to Glory. Show you where everybody's at on there. Everybody's pretty active this time except for one person. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he has something going on or something. But we got one guy who has not scored hardly any points on Team Road to Glory yet. But he's usually one of my best grinders. So there's probably something going on with him. So, never know. And go ahead and go Seth Rollins. Actually, I have to go Sasha Banks and Nikki Bella. But yeah, I'll be interested who's going to be the general manager of SmackDown and Raw during the brand split. I have a feeling Shane McMahon's leaving WWE soon, so I don't know if he's going to be on either show. Because I heard that his contract, his short-term contract, is about up, and will be up before the brand split. So don't be surprised if around the brand split time, which is July 19th, if Shane McMahon is gone from the WWE by then. Because he only had a short-term contract with Vince McMahon for an appearance, so to be on there for a short time. So I don't think he's going to be around after the brand split, but Stephanie will be around. I have a feeling Stephanie's going to be running SmackDown, but I have no idea who's going to be running Raw yet. But I'm pretty sure Stephanie's going to be running SmackDown. And if they decide to sign Shane to a bigger contract or something, extend his short-term contract, they might put Shane on the Raw general manager. Right now, I know for a fact that Stephanie's going to be the SmackDown general manager. Been hearing a lot about it. She's definitely going to be the SmackDown general manager. So don't be surprised if you find out July 19th that Stephanie McMahon is the SmackDown general manager for the brand split. But like I said, I have no idea who's going to be the Raw brand split general manager for Raw yet. But I'm sure we'll find out very soon. Because July 19th is less than a month away. So, it's getting closer. It's a little bit less than a month away. Not by much, but a little bit less than a month away. Which I'm looking very forward to the brand split. That'll be interesting. It was before when they've done it. So, ought to be interesting this time as well. And they got some good cards on this team. Kicking my butt. A few event pros killing me there. That's the most I've lost so far. Three matches. Wow. This was a pretty tough deck. They had a few big WrestleMania pros there. Event pros there like Andre and Shinsuke Nakamura. And that'll be an interesting match on NXT. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. That'll be interesting. See them two go at it. And I hope you're all doing well on Team Road to Glory. I hope you did well on Road to Glory. Hope you got the cards you wanted. And I hope you get the WrestleMania card on Team Road to Glory if you're in WrestleMania tier. I know if you're not in WrestleMania tier, it's almost impossible to get these WrestleMania card on Team Road to Glory. And all your teammates have to be quite active in order to get it. So, hope y'all are doing well there. Hope your teams are getting the cards that you really want. And we're going to play one more bout, and then I'm going to end the video. I'm not even going to do any Money in the Bank gameplay on this video because we are running out of time. So I'm going to do this one last bout on Team Road to Glory. Then I'm going to go ahead and end the video for today. And when I do end the video, I'll see you on tomorrow's video. I'm planning on doing one tomorrow as well. Don't know what time yet, but maybe tomorrow morning I'll have one out. But I do got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. I got my boys. They got their tournament going on tomorrow on baseball that they have to win tomorrow's game in order to go to the championship round on Thursday. So tomorrow I'll be at their tournament baseball game, hoping they'll do well. And then later on today, I got to go take the boys to the ballpark for what they call buddy ball. Help out the handicapped and mentally handicapped and physically handicapped kids called buddy ball. They have kids help them all the time. They'll help them hit the ball and help them field the ball and stuff like that. It's pretty fun for the kids, and they get a free snack at the end of it. So probably taking the boys to that tonight. Then tomorrow they got their tournament game. And if they win tomorrow's tournament game, it will go to the championship game on Thursday. So, ought to be interesting to see what happens there. Hopefully they'll win their games. They won all year long, so I don't see what I shouldn't be able to win in the championship tournament unless they get real nervous and choke. But hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully they'll play it just like any other game and win it. And then once again come back and win it on Thursday and become the league champions and a postseason champions, which would be cool. 2 championships in 1 baseball season would be awesome for them. They've not been on a championship. Charlie's not been on a champion ball team before until now, so it's pretty awesome. And this is Jonathan's very first year, so his very first year he gets to be on a championship team, which is pretty awesome too. And go toughness of speed here. As we're almost done with this Neville card, we are starting to get the tougher competition coming at us now. So Decks are getting a little bit harder here and there, but not too hard to win or anything. So it's all good. And this is the last bout, our last round on this bout. Then I'm going to end the video. Let's go ahead and go with Kane and Seth Rollins here. They're compatible. Why not? And they got that Seth Rollins Money in the Bank card. I've seen a few pros of that too on here. Some people have been spending lots of money on bouts to get those pros already. I've got a little over 2,000, I think. I am going to show you team points breakdown, which I almost forgot. I'll show you how many contracts I have on the Money in the Bank ladder match. So those Money in the Bank cards are pretty awesome. I definitely would like to get the Money in the Bank cards. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are both really good cards. So, but I got time to get the contracts to get those. So for now, I'm good on that. And see here if there's anything going to get a board clear or not. It'd be cool if we did, but we may not. But I am picking off the WrestleMania Plus board, as you can see here. As you pick off the board from your Road to Glory, Team Road to Glory, you pick off the board from from your exhibition board. So that works for me. Our Team Road to Glory board is your exhibition board, basically. And go ahead and go with team points breakdown here. Show you where my guys have scored at. Gizmo, 450 points. Lucer, 440 points. The One, 380 points. I do Vince for fun, 360 points. I have 335 points. Damien, which is one with the Dolph Ziggler Event Pro, WrestleMania Event Pro, with 250 points. Kyle with 240 points, which he's doing much better. Deadman, 230 points. Antonio, 145 points. The second guy who has the Dolph Ziggler Event Pro as well. Those are my two guys that got that. Damien and him are the two guys that got that Pro from PCC and Road to Glory. And Stanley, 12-15 with only 10 points. Something must be going on with him because he usually has like upwards of 200 some points by now. But for now, I don't know what the deal is. He must have something going on because he's only got 10 points at this time.
What?
And quiet, Jonathan, please. I'm making a video. I'm finishing my video. Jonathan, yelling about. Sorry. And Charles, need to be quiet, please. I'm making a video. I'm going to finish it.
Yes. The garbage truck's here.
Oh, the garbage truck's here. They like to watch the garbage truck.
Where is it?
For some reason, the boys like to watch the garbage truck pick up trash. Interesting. I think it works how it works is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and show you my Money in the Bank. I have 2,459 contracts right now. And I'll also show you my Money in the Bank deck, which is right here. This is my new Money in the Bank deck. As you can see, my WrestleMania Pros at the top, and my Survivor Pros. And then you got these two WrestleMania singles I really need to get rid of because they're putting up against some pretty hard competition now since I got those 4 pros in there. So the competition is getting pretty rough. And I haven't been getting my pros about every time. I've been lucky to get my pros lately on Money in the Bank game plan. I've lost a few because of it. But anyway, I'm going to leave you on that note. And thank you all for watching. And I hope wish you the best on Team Road to Glory. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.